From the National Press Club, this is Rewind. The club offered a free lunch to those who turned out for the general membership meeting, but the big treat came in the report of club treasurer Myron Belkind.
For the first time in years, we're going to hold the dues increase to a number you will all like: 0.
No new taxes. That's a position Republican presidential candidate Ron Paul likes. But at a club luncheon, the Libertarian focused on foreign policy, opposing the drone attack that killed al-Qaeda leader Anwar al-Awlaki.
Ignoring the Fifth Amendment and assassinating American citizens without due process, and won't even tell us what the rules are. Oh, but he's a threat. Can you imagine being put on a list because you're a threat? What's going to happen when they come to the media? What if the media becomes a threat? Or a professor becomes a threat? Someday that could well happen. This is the way it works. It's incrementalism. Oh, fear-mongering. It never would happen in America. It's slipping and sliding, let me tell you.
Democratic Senator Richard Durbin tried to counter some of the anti-immigrant sentiment around the country.
We are, in fact, a nation of immigrants.
Republican Senator Susan Collins, who represents the potato-growing state of Maine, raised alarm about federal government guidelines that downgrade the nutritional value of the spud.
They are a good source of vitamin C as well, and vitamin B.
The club's Press Freedom Committee sponsored a forum for science reporters to express their concerns about what they charged is the failure of the Obama administration to make good on its promises of openness.
I think a lot of us naively thought when the Obama administration came in with this big push for transparency 2.0, open access to government databases, open access to government-generated science, that this would make us easier for all of us to do our jobs. And I think we quickly realized how naive we were.
The science journalists left an empty chair to highlight the unwillingness of administration science officials to attend the forum. A highlight of the week was the luncheon appearance by Ken Burns, producer of the PBS miniseries about prohibition. Burns said prohibition failed, but the serious problem of alcoholism remains.
This big problem is suffered by perhaps 10% of our population. We made the unfortunate decision to apply the solution to 100% of the people. It did not work, but it does not leave us free of the moral obligation to try to improve society. That is the role of government, that is the role of organizations, that is the role of individuals, that is the role of churches, that is our role. And so this is not an issue that's left or right. This is a human issue.
Responding to a question, Burns said he had been a teetotaler until his documentary about prohibition.
It was important for me to balance out the teetotaling aspects of so many of the individuals in our film that I felt compelled to drink significantly during the process.
From the National Press Club, this is Patrick McGrath.